All right, hi dancers. This video is also kind of more on the ballet side. I thought it would be helpful to make a video about breaking down some of the moves that we tend to do across the floor or in center. So I'm just going to move through some different turns that we do across the floor, some traveling steps, and then some bigger jumps. And you guys can follow along and practice with me. I'm gonna talk through alignment and where your focus should be, what your arms should be doing in general. So we'll get started. Couple of our first turns that we know, we have PK turns. When we PK turn, we wanna make sure our legs are in almost a tight first position and arms are in front. So as we take those across the room, we have a nice tight position. You'll feel that momentum in your arms coming together as you turn. And then we also want to make sure that we're spotting. So we have a quick spot every time we come around that'll stop us from getting dizzy. One other turn we tend to practice, PK turns. What can we talk about here? We have our legs lengthened, we plie on that leg we push off of, and straight leg PK. This is a correction I tend to say often. So make sure this leg stays super straight as you PK onto the leg when you move across the space. Let's try the other side. So I point that foot comes out to the side as I PK onto the leg. Yeah, and then we come down. Other turns, a step over turn, or commonly referred as a lame duck turn. But I think step over turn makes a bit more sense to say, to know what you're doing. In a step over turn, we step onto that leg that was originally our PK leg, and our second leg becomes the PK leg. Yeah, so kind of looking at maybe two in a row, you see that we go step up, yeah, in that turn. You're still spotting and traveling in the same direction as those PK turns as before. You just have the second leg being the PK leg. All right, other things that we practice across the floor, we have our balances. Balances can be done side to side. The arms are curving here, and you have it's a rocking step, so we have the down, up, down action. You can also take those to the front or the back, yeah? Still thinking about pointing the feet every time you take a step. Every time that foot leaves the ground, the foot is pointed, yeah? So it makes our transitions much cleaner. Other steps we take, a waltz step, kind of breaking that down. So we have a brush, the arms are in an L. We have an up step, and then we brush that back leg out. That turns us around to keep going. So coming from the other side, we brush out in an L, up, brush the back leg up, brush, up, brush, up. So those are some of our main traveling steps that we take. Other steps, chassé leap, that's really great to practice. Or tour jeté, let's go over tour jeté, that's kind of a new one that we've been practicing. Remember in tour jeté, the legs want to scissor and switch. So if I start from a tendu in the back, I chassé, and then tour jeté the legs, switch, and you land. If you want to challenge yourself, land in your first arabesque. Don't let that leg drop down. That's a great way to challenge your balance, and if you truly land on that foot you come down on. So from the other side, I tendu back, chassé, tour jeté, and land in your first arabesque with the arms. So those are just a couple moves you guys can practice at home. Hope that's helpful, and move your furniture. Open up your living room space.